Pathfinder, Chapter 11, A New World. He returned to the wild and built what the future remembered. The woods welcomed him different this time. Years earlier, the silence had helped him hear himself. Now it was doing something deeper, guiding his steps with the kind of knowing that did not need noise to prove it was real. Through mist, roots, bird song, and the hush of moving water, he followed the feeling that life was leading him toward the land where the next part of the vision would begin. When the land opened up before him, he did not see ownership. He saw responsibility, rich soil, old trees, clean water moving with its own memory, air that felt untouched by confusion. He stood there quiet, listening deeper than words, because something in him knew this place was not asking to be possessed. It was asking to be honored, understood, and built with care. He studied the land the way a wise man studies a sacred text, slow, humble, and with both eyes open. River bends, root systems, animal trails, wind patterns, sunlight laying itself across the hills like instruction. The deeper he looked, the more the design revealed itself. He did not come to force a vision onto the earth. He came to learn the one already written into it. The first structures did not rise like something trying to conquer the land. They came up rounded, rooted, and breathing with the forest around them. Roofs were gardens, walls carried life, glass, wood, moss, roots, and stone moved together like the earth had agreed to help build it. He was not laying a city on top of nature. He was learning how to grow one in conversation with it. Water became one of the first teachers of the new world. It showed him how to move without force and still reshape everything it touched. Wetlands stepped down the land like living prayers, cleaning what passed through them. Roots held quiet intelligence under the surface, and the river learned how to breathe again. In that place, clean water was not luxury. It was the first promise the future kept. He found what the world forgot was possible. Intelligence no longer sat above the earth, it served it. Data moved like water, systems breathed with trees. Every algorithm answered to life. Here, knowledge did not extract, it protected. Here, the future was not predicted, it was cultivated. And this was not the machine age, this was the awakening of a wiser covenant. Abundance was not extracted, it was cultivated. The land fed the people because the people learned how to feed the land. Here, every seed is a promise, every harvest is a blessing, and every meal is a thank you whispered back to the earth. From the high branches of his sanctuary, he could see where he came from. Far beyond the horizon, the city still stood, chasing more, building higher, forgetting itself. He no longer belonged to it. The wilderness had taught him how to remain rooted in what he had become. Around the sanctuary, the air itself learned how to protect what was growing there. It did not rise like a wall built in fear. It shimmered like heat over summer ground, bending light, softening sight, and keeping the living city hidden from hands that would only take. What was sacred stayed veiled until the world learned how to respect it. He had gone back and forth enough times to know who was ready, not for a crowd, not for performance, just for people willing to meet themselves honestly and build from there. So each time he returned, he brought back another set of steady hands, open hearts, and souls already walking their own path. What grew in the wilderness was not a following, it was a living community. Little by little, the place started feeling like a vision and started breathing like a real world. Hands were in the soil, children were learning in the open air, water was being restored, food was being grown, and people were building, teaching, healing, and sharing from what they had. It was not perfect, but it was alive, and that was the proof. A new world was never going to be made real by speeches alone, it had to be lived. Morning found him high above the sanctuary he had helped bring to life. Rivers caught the first light, gardens breathed, children moved through the learning paths while elders sat in peace and watched the new day open. Far beyond the trees, the old world still stood on the horizon, but it no longer named him. He had found enough, built the vision, and planted the world. Even so, his spirit knew this truth with quiet certainty. This was not the end, it was only the beginning.